Hey everyone, it's Tokyo Joe here, coming at you almost live from Tokyo Midtown, Tokyo Town, the land of Japan. Friends, today I want to talk to you about a video I watched from the very able and very talented Canada Gen 3. Y'all know this girl. She's the one who's dressed up like she's from an anime character or something. You can spot her a mile away around Tokyo Town, that's for sure, friends. And if you want to know what possesses these people to come to Japan and live their dream in otaku land and anime land, please watch my other video, 5 Types of Gaijin in Japan, and my Gaijin versus Gaijin Manners for Foreigners, and my other video, which is called Low Rent Gaijin in Japan. Now, I ain't referring to this girl, but I talk about the anime people that come out. Now, I gotta say, I just watched your video about the cafes in Japan, and I gotta say, I disagree with some of the things you're saying there about the cafes, but, I know different cafes from you, and I've been around a few decades, and I know a few things that you don't, and you know a few things I probably don't, so that's alright. But I have to take issue with your comment, because I watched your video about there being, and you got comments there about there being no radiation and not a problem. Really? I'd like to know more about this. Because, I ain't no expert. Tokyo Joe is just another guy living in Tokyo Town, and I ain't no expert in the physics. Alright? I mean, you can watch my other videos where I talk about the earthquakes and potential. I mean, I know about super volcanoes and stuff. I know, for example, that Mount Fugaku, you know what Fugaku is? Fugaku is the ancient name for Fujisan, Fuji-sama. I know all the noobs call it Fuji-san and Fuji-sama, but they're wrong. The ancient proper Japanese word for it is Fugaku. By the way, friends, stay tuned for my new series, Learning the Japanese, coming soon to my new videos. If you wanted to live dream life in Tokyo Town, you always wanted, the way to do it is to speak Japanese, friends, because I speak Japanese. But I'm getting off topic here. Let's talk about, I know about super volcanoes, and you can watch my videos about that, and my video about the Aira caldera, which is a massive underground volcano underneath the city of Kagoshima. And if that explodes, well, and the earthquakes can start all this happening. Well, I talk about that. That's going to be an extinction level event. It's overdue. It's got to happen. And Fugaku, I mean, it doesn't even need to be that one. Even if some of these earthquakes trigger off Mount Fuji, it ain't going to be too good, friends. Well, but what I don't understand is I ain't no physicist like you, Canada Gen. And I don't understand the ionizing radiation. People say it's dangerous, but I don't understand it. I know when it happened all last year with March 11, I have to say within a couple of weeks I had all the filters installed in the apartment, so I'm safe and I don't get no hot particles inside. And I go outside, I wear a mask, and sometimes when it's wet, I put basically head to toe, covered up all the way out to the hands, and I put plastic wrap around it, and I put even duct tape, so it's nice and sealed, and I have a face mask, and I talk about that in my other videos. But I gotta say, I don't understand it, and I don't know whether it's true what you say that there ain't no radiation in Japan. I don't know. Are you an expert in radiation? Have you studied physics? I'd like to hear from you below. Because, friends, I live for your comments. And, I will promise you, this is an important thing. Unlike the other forums around the internet, which I talk about and review, I don't censor no comments, right? That's right. You can post whatever you want. That's Tokyo Joe guarantee right there, friends. So please post your comment. Are you a physicist? Do you know about the ionizing radiation? Well, I'm very curious because it looks like Little Miss Anime here, Canada Gen 3, says in her video, and I quote, this, by the way, friends, is from a video entitled "Work in Japan?" Question mark. No Japanese? Question mark. And I gotta say, friends, before I read this quote out, you gotta bear in mind. Just take a look at this Canada Gen girl. She's quite interesting. She looks like she's like living the dream life in Tokyo Town, all dressed up like an anime character. And you know, I got nothing against that, but you know, I gotta say, if you come from a Western country and you're that much into the whole looking like an anime character thing with the eyes and stuff, I don't know, you gotta go to the puzzle house and get yourself sorted out because, you know, they got some experts there at the puzzle house, friends, and they can sort you out. But anyway, I'm getting off track again. What does she say in her comments? Well, friends, this is what I'm curious about because I ain't no expert, but it looks like she is. And I don't know, maybe she's got a physics degree and knows about the ionizing radiation because I sure don't. But I'll tell you one thing. This is what she says in her video, friends, in her comments. One person that writes, I am concerned about the radioactivity of Japan. Do you not have it horribly? She replies, quote, the radioactivity in Japan is fine. Fine, fine, fine. Okay? Right. You can see it there in the comments. Another person writes, look at this video, watch. Japan is dangerous. Now, I don't know about that, but she writes back and says, Fukushima is, and wait for it, this is in capital letters, not Japan, right? It's one city, one area, what? She said that twice, which I live nowhere near. Interesting, huh? All right, now, the other comment she says is, you know, look, let me find it here, friends, because, you know, my peepers ain't so good these days. In her other video, she says I think she's married over there. In the other video, she says that. So just go over there and check it out. You just like look on her channel over there somewhere in one of the videos. So she's married, and I guess she's interested in Japan. She's dressed up like the anime and stuff. Anyway, kind of an interesting girl. But what I want to know from you, Miss Little Canada Jen, is I know Canada's real exciting. Oh yeah, and I know why you're in Tokyo Town because you're married over here, right, to a Japanese, right? So then what I want to know is, that's good, very good, congratulations. What I want to know is, how come you can say that there ain't no radiation problem? Because I can't work it out. I looked at the internets. Now, I use a Google, www.google.com. You type in the bar above what you want, like, is Japan radioactive or not? And you press enter and all kinds of results come up. But, you know, I can't get no answers from the Google and I can't work it out. But since you know about it, I'd like you to tell us all that, you know, everything is safe here, like you say. The food is safe and the water's safe and everything is safe, right? Because it's not like anyone would be lying about this stuff, right? Oh, no, no, no. Those people wearing their fancy breeches in positions of power and stuff, just like I used to work with years ago when I was first here before I retired. They would never lie about anything because everyone knows the Japanese are the most honest people on earth. They never cover anything up, and it's like, you know, to save face or anything, and it's completely honest. And that's why I'd like to hear from you, Canada Jen, because you got so much insight into the Japanese culture, and you probably know about the ionizing radiation. Okay, look forward to your comments. Please rate, subscribe, and comment. I will not censor your comments. That's Tokyo Joe guarantee right there, friends. I look forward to them, and I live for your comments, friends. Please give me a thumbs up, rate, subscribe.
See you on the forum, friends. Bye for now.